We're in front of the Alex Baum Bridge. It's called the Baum Bicycle Bridge. And I would personally like to thank him and his entire family for making views like the following possible. In 2002, this was dedicated to Alex Baum. Most people aren't aware that there is even a bicycle path, let alone a walking path. It can take you all the way up to Burbank. If you ride a horse in Los Angeles, you're probably familiar with this area. You're also allowed to go fishing, so make sure that you carry your proper permit or license depending on your area of the river that you're at. This is a pin fishing pole, and believe it or not, this was a penny auction. You do have to pay for postage, but it's worth every penny of postage. Makes it around $5. This extends, and this clips inside of here, and then you're ready to go. You always want to make sure that you have your license or permit whenever you're fishing in California. The number one accessory that I always take when I ride a bike or do any kind of sports would be eye protection. Eyes are a valuable asset. These particular ones have 400 UV block, and you notice they are actually clear. That's because most of my sports are done early in the morning or late at night. If you happen to be out in the daytime, they do come in a tinted shade, but even the clear ones are 400 UV. And now that we're on safety, we're going to talk about a safety blanket. Poncho. I have seen people wearing ponchos when they're bicycling. I think I would just rather wait till a nice day before I did that. Safety vest. If you're not riding on a bicycle path, if you're using a street, I would highly recommend one of these. Or in combination, there's also lights. Here's a halogen head beam, a small tail light, and this one is a little bit wider if your bike's harder to see if you don't have reflectors. This is a good one. It was actually only $1 for this size as well. And for the strap-on of your helmet or even on your forehead, here's a adjustable halogen light too. This one's very bright. For those of you that still use inner tubes with your bicycles, you're in luck because there are tubes, repair kits, and I don't know where you're supposed to put this on your bicycle. Apparently it locks underneath the top part of it if you get a fancy one. This one did not come with it, but it was only $1. I prefer, if I was gonna ride a bike and I needed to signal someone and on the left side or on the right side doesn't work, a small whistle will work. I personally don't like those little bells that jingle. They're kind of obnoxious. I also found lights that go on the stems, the valve stems. These light up. And hooks for your keys. This is a little safety light that you can put on your belt loop if you have one. We have combination locks and key locks. Also, one of the necessities, I believe, is a cup holder or bottled water holder. For bottled water, I prefer not to use soda when you're riding a bike because when you open it, it will explode. So cranberry juice is great. Also, if you're using water, these are energy drinks. They have vitamin B12 and B6. Just a couple drops will work. You don't want to overdo it on these. They come in many different flavors. Another thing I like is applesauce. It has a good amount of sugar, but it's not high fructose corn syrup, which is not exactly a good healthy thing to eat. And they come in different flavors as well. I also like peanuts. This is good protein. And 2 kinds of jerky. Believe it or not, these are only 2% and 1% fat, and they're very low in cholesterol, high protein, low cholesterol. Another thing is hand sanitizer. This always comes in handy. If you don't have pockets, there are handy wipes like this one. And one thing I always want to recommend, regardless of how long you're riding, is to take one of these along, or definitely put this somewhere on your person or on your bicycle compartment. It's just a paper towel, but you're going to need it.